I grew up in the 1950s and 60s and 70s, and that was a time of coming off of World War II, and there were all kinds of changes going on in the world. So my first and largest hero, because I was a little girl watching television, and I could relate to what he was doing, and that was Martin Luther King. And it took me until I was in my mid-30s to look back at Martin Luther King, who unfortunately was killed when I was a little girl, to realize he was really a very young person. But as a child watching him, he looked like an old guy. And I think he passed away when he was in his mid-30s. So first of all, Martin Luther King, because I actually lived during the time that he was affecting change in our country. And he did it with a true revolution in American history and social system. And he did it for the most part peacefully. There was bloodshed during that period of time, but he was a man of peace and great change. Another hero for me is Golda Meir, who on an international scale was, as a woman, doing something quite similarly. Gandhi was also looking at very poor and disadvantaged people and essentially creating the same kind of revolution. In fact, Dr. King looked to Gandhi for some of his inspiration. And this maybe sounds a little sappy, but the heroes, my real heroes today, are the people that I work with day in and day out. They are educators at the museum who load their cars up in the afternoons with all kinds of materials that we have at the Children's Museum that are the learning materials. They take them out, no matter what the weather is, to school cafeterias, and then they'll have math night for families. They'll have literacy night for families. And we're doing it in English, we're doing it in Spanish, we sometimes do it in Vietnamese, and sometimes they don't even get home to their families until 9 or even 10 o'clock at night, and then they come back to work the next day and they do it all over again. And I could never do what they do, how they touch people's lives, how they show people what great learners they are, all the things that they're capable of, and they can do that in the matter of an hour or so. And those are the people I work with, and those are the people that inspire me, and I think inspire all of us at the Children's Museum to work really hard, because if we work hard enough, we are enabling them to do this very precious, profound work. And that's really the inspiration that makes these people my heroes today.